Hi, today is May 17, 2024. Today we're going to talking about algebra. In particular, we're going to talking about exponent. So what exactly is exponent? For instance, I give you a to the power of n. The number on the upper right hand side, this is actually the exponent. And then the a right here, we call it base. Let's say I have one number is a to the power of the n. I have another number which has the exact same base, but to the power of n. Now I try to find the product of those two numbers. How should I do? It is the same base, but the exponent, I just added them. Okay, some students believe this is a multiplication because this multiplication right here, that's completely wrong. That multiplication right here between those two numbers actually lead to the addition of the exponent. For instance, if I give you a number is 2 to the power of 2 times 2, how do we do that? Notice if number by itself without anything, that implies the exponent is 1. So the original expression can be rewritten as 2 to the power of 2 times 2 to the power of 1. Again, the little symbol right here means multiplication, and then we can also use the cross to represent multiplication as well. So, based on this formula right here, we're going to write on the base, and then we're going to add the two exponents together. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 3, which means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Okay, so the next thing I want to introduce is what about a to the power of n divided by a to the power of n. Okay, in other words, this can also be written as a to the power of n with a to the power of m with the condition that a cannot be 0. Because if a is to 0, then 0 to the any power of the m is going to be 0, and then when we divide it by 0, that's undefined. So that's why we say a cannot be 0. So for fraction like that, that is equal to the same base. Notice both number has the same base, right? And then we just subtract those two powers. So the power in the numerator, and then subtract the power in the denominator. So again, let's look at the same example. 2 to the power of 2 divided by 2 to the power of 1, right? So that will equal to 2 to the power of 2 subtract 1. It's going to be 2 to the power of 1 is equal to 2. Okay, then what about this? If we get a to the power of the n, and then we get additional power of m, that would be equal to a to the power of n times m. So if we have 2 to the power of 2 inside, and then outside we get 3, then that will be equal to 2 to the power of 2 times 3, which is 2 to the power of 6. 2 to the power of the 6 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 and times 2. 2 to 6 of those. And then The first 2 times 2, we got 4. The second 2 times 2, we also got 4. The last 2 times 2, we also got 4. And then 4 times 4, based on the multiplication table, is going to be 16 times 4. And then it's going to be equal to 64. Now let's working on something else. If we have another one, a to the power of n divided by m, the whole thing is the power of a. How do we do that? Then it's going to be a to the power of n, and then take the root of m. Okay, so for instance, if we have a number 2 to the 3 over 2, how do we do that? First, we look at the 3, the numerator of the power exponent. So we got a 2 to the 3, and then the bottom part, we change it to radical function. Okay, and then if we don't write down anything right here, that implies 2. So that would be equal to 2 times 2 times 2, right? And then 2 times 2 give us 2 squared times 2. Okay, now I'll repeat that again so that way you know what I'm talking about. So that's what we have, right? And then how do we keep simplify this? Now we use something like that. If a times b to the power of n, that equal to a to the power of the n times b to the power of the n. So this is another formula you have to memorize it. So that can be rewritten as 2 to the power of the 2 times 2 1/2, right? Because the square root, because it's the 2 right here. So that's why we can convert back to the exponential expression. And then we use this formula like here. We'll have 2 to the power of 2 times half, right? And then times 2 to the 1, because this is implies the power right here. It's 1 times half, okay? And then these two cancel out, so what we have is just a 2. But this part right here, we have 2 to the power of half. It depends on your instructor. Some of them is okay to leave like that, but some of the instructor want you to put back to the square root form. So if that is the case, that will be 2 times square root of 2. Okay, so that's pretty it I want to share with you guys today. And enjoy your study. Good luck for your final. Thank you.